recorded. Okay, everybody, how are you today? Good evening, good night, good morning. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder for this fabulous company that I'm about to present to you. I'm going to share an opportunity that will definitely change the way you look at business online. And right now we're in about 32 countries, and if Liberia comes on board, that's 33 countries that are excited about what is about to happen and what's been happening. Folks, I'm a tax professional. I've been around the tax circuit for about 30 years now. This is my 31st year of doing income tax, and I'm in Canada. So I'm helping Canadians save money all over the country. And one of the things that was crossing my mind while I was doing taxes was, how do I get my members, my tax clients, to save money, earn money, and to pay less taxes? And that's when Quicksilver Cash was born. This came up as something that I've been thinking about for many years, but finally, here we are. Quicksilver Cash is making waves and changing lives. So without further ado, folks, I'm going to present to you Quicksilver Cash, which is everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Okay, so folks, we're also going to talk about QSC Global tonight. All right, and QSC Global is actually the company or the opportunity, the program that has actually changed everything. This has allowed us to reach out to how many countries? 32 countries. That is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal where we are right now in 32 countries, folks. Pay close attention to what's going on here. There is a secret to our success. And folks, Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program, and our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. And from this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. Folks, it is a very duplicable cash flow generator, and there's no selling required because we do it for you. There's no purchasing quotas, just a one-time out-of-pocket ever, and no heavy recruiting requirement. So if you're a heavy recruiter, folks, think about this. Every person that you refer to this program, you will be paid for that. Isn't that awesome? You'll earn money just because you have shared the opportunity with everybody around you. Now, if you only had 2 people to share it with, that's fine as well. You share with 2 people, and folks, you will earn serious money over and over, but we just got to keep them going, right? Okay, so no heavy recruiting. You just need 2, but 100 is fine. Everyone can succeed by following the blueprint. So if you follow our blueprint, folks, you are going to experience success. Now, let's talk about us, because we were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown throughout Canada, the US, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana. Folks, we're in Pretoria. We are in South Africa, Johannesburg. We're in Zimbabwe. We're in Australia. We're in Mexico, England, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines. Folks, we're in Grenada. We are in St. Croix. We're in St. Thomas. We are in the British Virgin Islands. We're in Jamaica. Folks, think about this. We're in Trinidad. My goodness, Barbados as well. And did I mention Singapore? Of course. Let's go a little further east. We are also in Switzerland. You know, I'm telling you right now, and with the rest of the people that we have online from the rest of the world, I'm telling you, we will have 100 countries by the end of this year. Okay, so good job, guys. Moving forward. Okay. So we make one promise to you, and it's simple. It only takes you and 2 to go through to our top position, which we call titanium. And folks, the blueprint's actually very simple as well. Our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind. It's a simple concept with a single purpose of helping you to achieve success. And if you follow our blueprint, you will be successful. Okay, so getting started, it's just a one-time $100 USD out of pocket ever, and you're in business forever. Folks, think about it. Imagine buying a franchise, purchasing a franchise for $100 and never have to pay franchise fees, but you'll always get royalties. That's what we're all about. Okay, just a one-time $100 out of pocket, and that's it. But there's two great programs and one small entry amount. A one-time $100 USD gets you into the first program. When you cycle 3 times, you'll earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Let's break it down. Let's start with program number 1. Okay, program number 1, folks. All right, $100 USD, no membership fee. Get $2,500 worth of online member services right away for your $100 purchase. So what do you get for $100? Not only will we leverage that $100, but we will instantly give you $2,500 worth of online member services right away. That's phenomenal. We'll elaborate on that shortly. Now, folks, you can refer 2 people who will do the same, and that qualifies you for our top position, which is titanium. When you have 2, and they'll do the same. So when you're at the top, it takes about 7 days for you to get there. You'll start collecting $500 USD. That's when 8 new members come in. So out of the 8 new members in the silver position, you get paid 5 of those positions. Pretty cool, right? And when you cycle out, you will receive an automatic $100 USD reentry to do it all again. So that's 6 positions that you receive out of the 8. Phenomenal. Your third cycle enters you into program number 2. So that means cycle 1, you made $500 plus reentry. Cycle 2, you made $500 plus reentry. And cycle 3, you're going to earn $500 plus reentry, but the $500 is going to go towards program number 2. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's talk about program number 2. Program number 2 is $400 USD and $100 lifetime membership. That's all paid for by the third cycle of program 1. You're still only $100 out of pocket, folks. And the $400 represents $400 US in prepaid gift cards. If you're in Canada, it's $500 in Canadian prepaid gift cards. But we leverage that $400 or $500 so that you can earn some serious money. So you don't get the gift cards right away, but you'll get them once you receive some money. So your 2 referrals from program number 1 will upgrade and qualify you on their third cash out in program number 1. They'll do the same as you. You will now qualify for the top position, which is also titanium in program number 2. When you're at the top, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to get there. Some people are getting there faster. You'll start collecting $1,600 USD plus $400 in gift cards US plus $400 re-entry US. So think about this, folks. That's another $2,000 in your pocket plus the re-entry. That is phenomenal. All of that because you spent $100 on yourself. And it's a one-time 100. Folks, but guess what else? You will cycle both programs simultaneously. So imagine getting $500 from program 1 2 or 3 times a month, maybe 4, and getting $1,600 plus the gift cards plus reentry from program number 2 once or twice a month. Folks, that's phenomenal. If anyone here can earn $6,000 in a month anywhere in the world, US, that's a lot of money, and everybody knows that. Okay, so what I want you to do is build strong. Start building a strong team. Since our reach is global and online, your leaders can be found anywhere on the planet. You heard us mention Switzerland. We mentioned England. We mentioned Mexico. We mentioned Jamaica. We mentioned St. Croix. We mentioned St. Thomas. Folks, we mentioned Germany. You can find people in any of those countries or any other country. Okay? Get your leadership together. Make this thing work for you because this is a phenomenal program that's changing the world. And it's all about you. So now, folks, if you've watched the movie Jerry Maguire, they said, show me the money, right? Well, I'm going to show you the money because getting to titanium is what this is all about. Titanium is green. Green means go. That's where you start collecting 500. But how do you get there? You have to start at silver. When these 4 positions are filled, you will graduate to gold. One of the 4. All these 4 will move up to one of the 4 golds. Then when 4 goes again, we're not going to talk about this side. Let's talk about this side only. So when 4 go through again, they fill up, then these golds move up to platinum, these 2. And these 4 will move up to these golds. So that's 2 splits. But then when this fills again, these move up to gold, these move up to platinum, and then there we go, someone becomes titanium. Now that takes about a week for it to split 3 times if everyone does what they're supposed to do. And again, it's $100 for everyone who comes in, and there are 8 positions available every time there's a split. Okay, as the 8 fill, then they move up to the 4 on 2 different blueprints, and then the 4 move up to 2 on 2 different blueprints, and then 2 people are promoted to titanium. Takes about a week, but some people like to do this in a day. I've seen people do it in an hour. Some have done it in half an hour. But would you like to do it in 15 minutes? I'm telling you, this is phenomenal. Let me show you how this blueprint splits. This is the fastest way to get to titanium. So if you want to do it in 15 minutes, make sure you have 2 people on the call, or make sure you have 2 people available right away that you can sign them up. So this is you. You get started. You become a silver here. You pay your $100, and then you get your position, and you bring in the first person that you know, and they sign up right away. That's 5 minutes later. But then you bring in the second person you know. They sign up right away. So you've got 2 referrals. They're date and time stamped. If you were the first to do this and no one in the gold had their 2 and no one in platinum had 2, then you would be the first qualified with 2 because they're date and time stamped. And then you'd get 1 more for good measure. So if you brought that 1 more, this works for you and in your favor that once you bring in this 3rd one, they count as your first referral on your 2nd journey. So let's get through the first journey, folks. This is really cool because you become titanium and you will start collecting $500. Remember I told you every time we promote a titanium, there'll be 8 new silver positions for every new titanium. It's like being at work. You become a new supervisor and they give you a new staff for you to work with. Okay? That's what's really cool right here. So you'll start collecting what? $500 US. And how do you do it? You're going to earn the 1st and 2nd position on your new success blueprint when you fill those. That's $200. The 3rd one goes to the company. The 4th and the 5th go to you, so you've earned $400. The 6th will go to the company, and the 7th becomes your $500 that we promise you. What do we do with the 8th? We use that to pay for your reentry, so we'll give you that as well. Phenomenal. You'll never take money out of your pocket again. This is the way we do it. Okay? All right. So don't worry about the other guys on this side. They're doing the same deal as you do. But you see, it's 3 simple steps. Titanium in 3 simple steps. You and 2 and 1 more, and you'll become titanium. Isn't that cool? All it takes is 4 for you to get there. Okay? Absolutely phenomenal. But let me show you how the blueprint actually splits. This is the blueprint. Okay? There's 1 titanium, there's 2 platinums, there's 4 golds, and 8 empty silver positions that will be filled at $100 each. Okay? So watch this. You come in, you bring 2 of your favorite awesome people, they get started right away, and then you bring 1 more for good measure. Well, that's 4. That's half of the blueprint. That constitutes a split. We create a brand new blueprint just for you, and now, see that? There's 8 new silver positions. I don't know if you see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of those positions, as they're filling, will end up paying you. And this is your team. These 6 members are working hard to get 2 each to fill these positions so that you could get paid. And you see what's cool here? This titanium hasn't cycled out yet. He needs to fill these positions with his team. So he works with the other side of the team, and they start bringing in number 5 and 6 and 7. Now he has all his payments. He made 500, and then the 8th one we paid for his reentry. So whoever is first, whoever has their 2 first, will become titanium over here, and we create a brand new success blueprint with 1 titanium, 2 platinums, 4 golds, and 8 empty silver positions to be filled by the 2 platinums and the 4 golds. Now, if they each got 2, right? There's 6 of them. That would be 12. All we need is 8. See how simple that is? Folks, when all 8 positions are filled, 2 titaniums would have been promoted. Isn't that cool? All right, and 8 new silver positions on each side. All right, so that could be you. People have done it in a day. They've done it in hours. If you've got 2 people on the call, you will get there. Okay, so that first titanium, he's now cycled through and he earns $500 plus reentry, and he comes back in on his sponsor's success blueprint. But how do we cash out? Let's talk about that. You had to come in and you had to have your 2. They paid $100. They got started. They were date and time stamped. When it was your turn, you became titanium. And folks, you'll start collecting out of the 8 new positions $500 USD in cash and $100 reentry, which we pay for you. Now, folks, we just talked about reentry. And reentry is phenomenal because this is a true follow me system. Your personal referrals will always requalify you on their subsequent journeys. So you know what that means? For you as well, when you cycle through, you will come back in under your sponsor on whatever success blueprint they're on, and you requalify them. You count as 1 new referral for them again. But remember, we had 3 referrals in our first journey, and all we needed was 2. So when you come back in a silver position underneath your sponsor, you already have 1. Isn't that cool? You already have 1 referral. We called it a pending referral. And all you need is to make 1 more, and now you're qualified to go to the top again. And what's really cool is if none of these guys have their 2, once these 4 positions fill, and you were the first with 2, you go straight to titanium again. You jump the gold, you jump the platinum, you jump the titanium. You could very well be platinum every day and be titanium every day. If you jump the platinum and the gold, you'll go directly to titanium every day. See, folks, this race is for the swift. The race is also for the strong, and it's also for those who endure, because everybody will make it to titanium. Phenomenal, right? I love that. Let's do the recap. Okay, attend a briefing online or in person. Get started for $100 USD, no membership. So folks, the bottom line is you like the presentation, you spend $100, we activate you, you've got your own back office, you see everything, it's automated. You will see in the back office, you'll see how many people you need to cycle through. You'll see how many people are already on your success blueprint, the one you're on, and you'll also learn of your commissions. And folks, this is what we're talking about. It's just as simple as you need it, everything you need. And your member benefits are back there as well. Okay? So you got started for $100. Share the opportunity with at least 2 people and make 2 referrals of $100 USD. Now, folks, is 2 all you have to do? You can make 100 referrals if you want. You will be rewarded for all of them, and it just causes you to cycle a lot faster. Okay, so help your team do the same. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Become titanium and start collecting $500 USD plus $100 USD reentry. Now, how do you get this $500? Do you get it as soon as you become titanium? No, you're just qualified. But once your team starts bringing people in, that's your money when you get to titanium. If you're titanium and your team is bringing people in, you start getting paid every person that comes in. You will get 5 out of 8 and 1 of them for your reentry. Really cool. Now, folks, you can do it again and again and again and never pay us again. Remember we talked about the valuable member benefits? These are they. So in your back office, once you actually pay and we activate you, you'll see member benefits, okay? Or member bonuses. You'll see these right in your back office. So when you make that decision today to join Quicksilver Cash, you will be given immediate access to over $2,500 in useful online member benefits that include, but are not limited to, success videos, learning languages, promo certificates, health and fitness, self-empowerment, cooking and recipes. Folks, you'll get your very own travel booking engine. Now, a friend of mine needed to come up from Jamaica, and we booked a flight last minute from Jamaica for the next day, one way. And you know, it's amazing. It only costs 300 Canadian dollars last minute. And what a phenomenal system. Absolutely amazing that that came through at the very last minute. And she arrived safely the next day, right on time. She called me right away. So to me, I'm really glad and really happy and really excited that this program actually has things that work. Okay? Because I've been a part of companies that things don't work, folks. Well, it works here. I want to thank you guys for seeing this because this opportunity is phenomenal. Take a good look in your back office. There's much, much more. You can even learn about finances and taxes, whatever you'd like. That's right there in your back office. They're ebooks. They're yours to keep forever. Now, folks, when you get started, this is how you get started. You get your link from your sponsor, and immediately after you sign up on your sponsor's link, this screen appears, okay? You need to pay. You can pay by Bitcoin right away from this screen, or you can send email transfer in Canada. You can do bank deposit anywhere in the United States to our TD account. In Canada, you can do bank deposits, but you can also use Western Union and MoneyGram anywhere in the world. Our West Indian contingency are using that more often, and you can do bank wires as we've got people doing that in Africa. Now, you'd bring a group together if you're going to do a bank wire and send all the funds together so that we can activate everybody. Now, folks, this is absolutely phenomenal. We've got members who are paying cash if they're in town, and we've also got members who are paying through Shop Free Mart. And we've got a phenomenal option with that as well with the digital business card. Okay, so you're an official member once we activate you, and now you can see everything that's in the back office when you log in with your user ID and password that you created. Okay, so folks, I just want you to know that there's a life change ahead. You know life changes, okay? Whether you like it or not, life is going to keep changing. You may as well let it change for the better and change because you want it to change. This is what we're talking about. Don't let anyone get in your way, folks, because every time there's a change, there's always someone who tells you it's not going to work, it doesn't work. But ask them if their life is working for them. You see, because they're working harder than you, and they're the naysayers who want to see you fail. The moment someone tells you what you're doing doesn't work, ask them if they've got something that'll work, that'll pay more than $500 over and over, and you never have to put another dollar in. If they cannot say yes, then don't listen to them. Okay? So don't let anyone get in your way, and don't get in your own way. Folks, I want to welcome you to Quicksilver Cash right now. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder and your presenter tonight. You can reach us at 437-775-CASH, which is 2274, or quicksilvercash@gmail.com. And quicksilvercash.com is where you'll find us. You'll find everything about us. If you've missed it in this presentation, it's there. So you can see what's going on. You can hear what's going on. You can you can read some of the testimonies. And you know what? If you've got questions, give the company a call. Once again, my name is Chris Swayze. I want to thank you for being here.